Module 2 of the class will cover Chapter 8 through Chapter 13. Chapter 8 continues with the British invasion, and Chapter 13 covers what the author refers to as progressive and glitter rock. Essentially, Module 2 will go through the late 1960s, early 1970s, through the late 1970s, early 1980s. The important thing to understand about this module is that those three streams of rock and roll that we discussed in chapter one or module one that I had mentioned essentially dispersed as opposed to merged and formed distinct, if you will, rock styles. That is to say, the country and western stream of rock and roll evolved into folk music, folk rock, what's sometimes called swamp rock, the music of Creedence Clearwater Revival in the early 1970s. The rhythm and blues stream really got transformed into hard rock and heavy metal. The music, say for example, of bands like Led Zeppelin, Black Sabbath, Deep Purple, and the popular music, the Broadway, Tin Pan Alley, pop sound, really centered and focused on what we call singer-songwriters, individual artists as opposed to bands. So some of those individual artists would be, say, for example, Elton John, James Taylor, Karen Carpenter of the Carpenters, even though she was part of a band, Carly Simon, Joni Mitchell, artists like that. The other thing I do want to mention about this module is that even though we don't talk about it yet, is that rhythm and blues really is going to also further disperse into two other musical styles, if you will, ska and reggae and funk and disco, which are covered in Module 3.